everyone, and welcome to Sharp Dress Gaming. I am your host Richard, and today we're here with a special battle. As you guys may tell from the title, this is a Primal Battle League battle, and this is the final week. And you may be a little surprised, saying, "Hey, don't you usually post-com these?" I decided we're gonna live-com this one because it is the final of the normal season. Essentially, everything is riding on a couple battles here. If we win, and the Baltimore Blastoise lose against the Arizona Weavile, then the Seattle Staraptors lose to the Winnipeg Aquajets. We're guaranteed in, I believe is what it is. Otherwise, I think it comes on differential. So a lot of stuff is riding. I know there's a lot of weird stuff going on with Arizona Weaviles and Baltimore Blastoise right now that they're trying to decide because there's a DC at a weird point, all this crazy stuff. But if you guys didn't see you guys did see last week's battle because it wasn't recorded. Again, there's weird DC and stuff, and it wouldn't have made for much of a video. We did end up winning, and Gardevoir got +5, so that's all that really matters at this point. But again, we're going against John Dansking, who is the coach of the Twin Cities Tornadus, so Minnesota versus Minnesota here. But let's hop right into this battle since I've got him waiting a little bit. I did bring Donphan, Melodic, Conkeldurr, Gengar, Noivern, and Mega Gardevoir. So let's see if this is the right choice for us. I'm, of course, going to have to write his team down, which he brought Cresselia. I knew that thing was coming. It's annoying. Blaziken, of course, in this league, Blaziken is allowed, not Speed Boost Blaziken, and not Mega. So just Blaziken, Bisharp, what's that thing's name? Probopass, Florges, and, of course, his mascot, the Tornadus, and it is in Therian form. So, right now I'm seeing Conkeldurr doing a lot of work. Knockoff on Crest, which won't kill, but it'll still do a lot. Drain Punch on the Bisharp, and the Probopass is 4 times super effective, and Poison Jab on the Florges. I'm thinking I'm going to want to lead with Rocks, though, so I'm going to lead with Donphan. He doesn't really have anything for Donphan, which is real nice. Barring, like, Icy Wind from, what's-his-face? Tornadus, but I'm also really not too concerned about it. So we're going to hop right in here. I'm going to write my team down so I know what gets what points. But yes, Mega Gardevoir is our MVP right now with +5, I think she has. No, +4, sorry. Noivern, Melodic. He does leave with a Probopass, probably getting up his own rocks, which is fine because we can rapid spin him away. We're both the same color when we're shiny. Well, close to. And he's got an air balloon, so I can't Earthquake anyway, but I'm going to Stealth Rocks, because next turn, if he does Stealth Rock himself, Rapid Spin will take care of that balloon for me. So I get off my rocks, and he gets off his. Perfect. He has nothing to block my Rapid Spin, which really works out for me. And nothing really wants to come in on Donphan either. Other than maybe Cress once I try an Earthquake, but I'm not really too concerned about that. What's his Probopass going to do? He's going to Flash Cannon, which is fine. We resist that, don't we? We do not resist, but it does about 25%, which is fine. I'm going to say fine, probably quite a bit. I'm trying to remember Gengar. I couldn't remember my last Pokemon for a second there. So he has Stealth Rocks on this Probopass and Flash Cannon. Flash Cannon will be a problem for Gardevoir, and that's about it. So now I can just go straight for the Earthquake. I'm not going to... Crest might be coming in here. Florges! Even better. Florges is not going to want to take an Earthquake. Even better. Come on, Donphan, bop this thing. Bap! It's not going to kill, but it'll still do a ton. Whoo, baby! At this point, I'm going to go for another Earthquake. I really don't care if Crest comes in. All we have to worry about with Crest is it's setting up Calm Minds. Which, whatever, if it does. I mean, if you guys were around for the D-League tournament that I was in, you know we got destroyed by a Crest. So, we do have to watch out for it, but I'm also not too worried about it. So now he's got to decide if he wants his Florges dead or if he wants to bring in either Tornadus, which is immune, or Cress, which is immune. Cress would be probably the best decision, because I would have to switch out because Donphan really can't touch Cresselia, because I don't carry the knockoff. I actually carry the Ice Shard instead. My Kinkilder is knockoff, which I don't want to switch in a Kinkilder on a Cress. I do have Dark Pulse and Noivern. Gengar's Shadow Ball does a little over 50% to a Cresselia, so... And if I set up Gardevoir with Calm Mind enough, we can deal with Cress. But let's find out let's see what he wants to do here. Energy Ball! That might kill me. It does. So Donphan does die, so this is a little more of an offensive Florges. So I guess he was just trying to decide if he outspeeds. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I could go into Woofer here. Because if Florges outsped, Donphan is probably outspeeding Conk. But then again, what's Florges to a Gardevoir? It could Toxic me. Actually, Gengar's the best decision here. I don't even know why I was thinking about that. Gengar can destroy a Florges with a Sludge Wave. And, I mean, Probopass can come in to take it. But, I'm also not too concerned about Probopass, to be honest with you. So he does take an early lead, knocking out my Donphan, but that's alright. Donphan was really nice for this team. Just wasn't expecting the more offensive Florges, though I should have, because he often brings the more offensive Florges. He does send in the Probopass, unfortunate as it may be. I don't think Probopass wants to do anything to us, and I'm not too afraid of Probopass. He could set up his rocks here. You know who also isn't afraid of his Probopass? Kinkilder. So Kinkilder's coming in. We are Assault Vest. And seeing that he already went for Flash Cannon and Probopass is typically this way, he's probably just specially offensive. He is going to go for the Stealth Rocks. That's fine. Noivern's the only one that really doesn't like Stealth Rocks. But we don't have any Focus Sashers, so whatever. He might go into Florges. Or Cress. Or Thundurus. I really can't well, let's just go for Drain Punch. I really can't afford... Yep, there we go. That's going to kill. 4 times super effective on Probo. Dead. Dead Probo. So, we got rid of Probopass, which was one of our biggest problems. We still have to worry about Bisharp with the Steel typing. But what, evs? So Conk getting a kill here. So we are now evenly matched. He is going to bring in Cress. I am going to knock off. We can take one hit from this Cresselia. And I'm just going to go straight for the knockoff. And see what he's going to go for. Because even that we don't want to switch into Gengar. Oh, we're a Solvest, so we will take this but not pretty nicely. So let's knock off, see what he's holding. We do a ton. Does take off his leftovers. So now he's going to Psych again, hoping to take out our Conk. It's not going to happen. I can go into Gardevoir here and take that nicely. So I'm going to go into Gardevoir. Unfortunately, we aren't taking advantage of its ability, its trace ability, because we'll just be levitating, but that won't matter against a Cresselia. Do take some Stealth Rocks. Trace the Levitate, of course. Not going to matter, like I said. Psychic goes off. We do resist, and Gardevoir specially defensive. Yeah, we take that. Critical hit, even. So here I'm going to Mega Evolve and go for the Wish. So we can take this incoming Psychic, or whatever he's going to go for. Our special defense does increase, so that's going to help us. He may even go for like Moonlight here. That's fine. I'm just going to sit here and set up on this Cress. Yep, there's the Moonlight. Yeah, so I'm just going to sit here and set up Calm Minds. Seeing how much Knockoff did, I think it's going to be more specially defensive than physically. So I'm just going to sit here Calm Mind. And it's good for he went for the Moonlight, because if he would have went for 2 attacking moves, that could have been a problem. He is going to withdraw into Bisharp. Real steal. That's the Bisharp. We don't want to take an Iron Head, but I will outspeed this Bisharp. I'm pretty sure. That's the problem with live recording, is I can't bring up damage calcs, because I don't have one of those fancy lock. I don't lock to application because I'm dumb. Gardevoir Bisharp. I have to look this up. Google Chrome, please. Stop. It's like making me do all this stuff I don't want to do. I just want damage calcs. Fuck's sake. No thanks. Jesus. Damage calculator. Damage calculator. How much time do I have? 60. I'm not fast enough with my phone. We need Gardevoir Mega. Mega Gardevoir OU Offensive. Come on. Pick it. Thank you. And Bisharp. Blank set. Speed needs 252. And Jolly. I'm just trying to see if we outspeed it. Yeah, we outspeed Bisharp. And I can take a Sucker Punch. It is neutral. So I will just go for Hyper Voice here. It should take out Bisharp. Yep, we outspeed. Bop! Kills. There we go. +1 for Gardevoir. And all of our poison types are gone. So, honestly, Gengar can take care of a lot of this team. Other than Blaziken. It can still do a ton to Blaziken, is the thing. And, we're +1. So, I'll probably test the waters against Cress. Just to see how much Psyshock does. I'm so glad I've started using Calm Mind on Gardevoir. I started using it in my last battle, and that's how I got +5 on Gardevoir. Because I was able to sweep through. Okay, so Crest does come in. Take some Stealth Rock. I'm going to try Hyper Voice. Because Hyper Voice is neutral to Crest, whereas it resists Psyshock. I almost put Shadow Ball on this thing, but I really wanted to Wish, so. And I'm glad I did. Hyper Voice almost kills Crest. He does Toxic me, but at this point, when Crest takes that much damage from a Hyper Voice, I think we have it. I don't want to count my kittens yet. My kittens in my bag, or it's chickens or eggs in a basket. I almost didn't even say it right again. So he's either gonna have to switch, killing something with this, or let Crest die. And if Crest is dead, I'll be a happy camper. I don't care if Gardevoir dies at some point. Crest will be dead. I think the only thing that could rival us is Blaziken with speed. Tornadus if it's Choice Scarfed, but Tornadus still doesn't want to do anything to us. So essentially he just has to stall us with Toxic. Which I don't think this Crest carries Protect. So his best bet would probably to let Crest go down. He does withdraw. Something's dying. And it is the Tornadus. Unless Focus Sash doesn't even matter in this thing. If it's Choice Scarfed, bop! Nothing wants to live a Hyper Voice. Yep, dead Tornadus. Gardevoir, are you going to sweep again, my lady? John, if you are watching this, I was going to nickname my Gardevoir Harpy Lady and my Noivern Harpy's Pet Dragon, just to give a little shout out to your Yu-Gi-Oh days, but unfortunately, Gardevoir isn't mine, and Noivern is from my Y version, and I didn't want to send him back just to name him and not Gardevoir. So let's see what he decides to do here. Cress is dead, Blaziken's dead, Florges is dead. Blaziken, again, is probably the only one that could rival us. And even then, I don't know how much it's going to be able to do, just because after using Blaziken in VGC, I've kind of found out how weak it is. And especially without its speed boost. That's why we're allowed to use it. Or he's allowed to use it, I guess, because he drafted it. I'm just waiting to see. Waiting to see what's going to come in. I do have to put a little line through Donphan to show he's dead. Here comes Blaziken. Focus Sash, doesn't matter if it had it. I will go for the safe Psyshock on Blaziken. I mean, Hyper Voice will kill. I know that because, like, Sylveon kills when it has to hit 2 Pokemon with Hyper Voice. Non-choice specs. So, but Psyshock's just safer. Super effective. He's just got to decide what he wants to do. I mean, it's possible for Flare Blitz or something to take us out if he is faster. I don't know what Blazikens usually run or how much speed they have. While he is thinking of what he wants to do, I am going to try and look up Blaziken's speed. Blaziken. Blank set. Speed needs to be 252. And Jolly. 284 speed. Oh, I accidentally put Blaziken where my Gardevoir was. Against a Gardevoir, I think Gardevoir, Mega Gardevoir outspeeds. If I recall. Speed is 328. We definitely outspeed this Blaziken. Yep, Gardevoir. Another one. Another one bites the Gardevoir just dust. Bap. So there goes Blaziken. And he only has Florges, Crest left. Crest is almost dead. It might even die to Stealth Rocks. I'm not quite sure. Florges is also almost dead after taking a... What did it take? An Earthquake from Donphan, that's right. Here comes Florges. He might have, like, Protect or something on it just to try and stall some more Toxic, but at this point, it's not going to matter. I am going to go for another Psyshock, because, again, safety. Hyper Voice would most definitely kill from here, but you never know. Psyshock, bop, dead Florges. Dead Florges, and Gardevoir is going to get another +5 from this battle. So Gardevoir will be at 9, putting it, I think, in the top 10 for MVPs. It won't even die from poison unless this Crest has Protect. If Crest has Protect, I'll be sad. Because Gardevoir will only get +3 then. Pointed Stones take out Crest, so Donphan actually gets the kill on that one. And we win our final match, so thank you guys so much for joining me. And thank you, John, for that battle. Unfortunately, like he did point out, a lot of my team counters a lot of his team, which is the unfortunate part of this draft is you're going to go up against teams where they just drafted better than you, which happens. But, yeah, again, guys, we can still make it in the playoffs. It all just matters what happens in the battles against Arizona Weaviles and Baltimore Blastoise, and the Winnipeg Aqua Jets versus the Seattle Star Raptors. We need Aqua Jets and Arizona to win, Weaviles to win, to be guaranteed. But thank you guys so much. I will let you know what happens if we are in playoffs or not. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for all the support this season. It's greatly appreciated. If we don't make it in the playoffs, we will be seeing you Season 2. Even if we do make playoffs, we will be seeing you Season 2 of the Primal Battle League. Of course, I'll let you guys know what new drafts we get, because some of our Pokemon, Aggron, Weavile, who else is only 1 year? Mega Gardevoir, unfortunately. I can't even remember. Okay, he left, which makes sense. I'm not going to make him stay here. But, Aggron, Weavile, Mega Guard, and somebody else. Electivire, which was a really big player for our team, so we'll probably bring him back. I think maybe one more is 1 year. I'm not sure, guys. But, again, thank you so much for joining me, and we will see you next time. Bye!